Welcome to the CompTIA Project Plus Prepcast by baremetalcyber.com. The way a meeting ends often determines how much impact it will have after everyone leaves the room. Strong closure ensures that the discussion leads directly to tangible action, that responsibilities are clear, and that all participants leave with the same understanding of what comes next. Without a structured closure process, even productive conversations can lose momentum, accountability can weaken, and critical tasks may be forgotten. Closing a meeting effectively means summarizing decisions, confirming responsibilities, and setting clear expectations for follow-up. In project meetings, action items are the link between discussion and execution. These are the specific tasks agreed upon during the meeting that require follow-through. Each action item should be clearly tied to a decision, a gap identified, or an issue that needs resolution. Every item must have a responsible owner and a target completion date so that it can be tracked and measured. Without these details, action items risk becoming vague intentions rather than deliverable commitments. Defining action items properly is essential. They should be specific enough to leave no doubt about what is to be done, measurable so progress can be evaluated, and clearly assigned to an individual. The description should state exactly what will be delivered, by whom, and by when. Avoid ambiguous terms such as look into or discuss unless they are paired with a concrete deliverable or milestone. Recording these items in real time during the meeting prevents loss of detail and preserves the original context for later review. Assigning ownership and accountability is critical for ensuring follow-through. Each task should have one named person responsible, even if multiple people will be involved in execution. This single point of accountability ensures that someone is actively monitoring progress and will raise concerns if obstacles arise. Ownership includes taking action, coordinating with others as needed, and escalating issues that may prevent timely completion. The responsible party should verbally confirm their ownership before the meeting ends, and their name should appear in the meeting summary. Not all action items are equal in urgency or importance. Categorizing and prioritizing them helps the team focus resources where they will have the most impact. Categories might include urgent items that need immediate action, follow-up items that can wait until other dependencies are resolved, and deferred items that are intentionally postponed. Priority should also consider dependencies. If one action must be completed before another can begin, that should be made explicit. This approach helps prevent bottlenecks and ensures efficient sequencing of work. Following up on outstanding items is as important as assigning them. Without regular check-ins, commitments can slip, and important actions can lose priority. Status checks can be built into the next meeting agenda or managed outside of meetings through regular progress updates. Project managers should maintain a running log of open and closed action items, reviewing it frequently to ensure that nothing is overlooked. Consistent follow-up reinforces a culture of accountability and shows that action items are more than just meeting notes. They are commitments to progress. Using an action item log or tracker creates a single source of truth for task assignments and progress. Whether maintained in a spreadsheet, a project management platform, or a ticketing system, the tracker should record the description of the action, its owner, its due date, and its current status. This record not only supports day-to-day tracking, but also provides valuable information for reporting, retrospectives, and stakeholder communications. Keeping the tracker current prevents tasks from being forgotten and helps identify patterns in delays or recurring issues. For more cyber-related content and books, please check out cyberauthor.me. Also, there are other prepcasts on cybersecurity and more at baremetalcyber.com. Once the meeting is complete, communicating the action items promptly is critical to maintaining momentum. The action list should be shared with all attendees and any relevant stakeholders who may not have been present but are affected by the outcomes. Each item should be presented with full details, including the specific task, the assigned owner, the deadline, and any necessary context to understand the requirement. Formatting action items consistently, such as using a numbered list or table, makes them easier to scan and interpret. Sending this list soon after the meeting reinforces the sense of urgency and shared responsibility. Integrating action items into the overall project plan ensures they are visible alongside other scheduled work. Larger or high-impact items may require adjustments to milestones, resource assignments, or dependencies. Linking them directly to the project schedule keeps them aligned with broader objectives and prevents them from being treated as side tasks. This integration also allows project management tools to send automated reminders, track progress, and provide visibility for the entire team. Follow-up meetings are an effective way to close the loop on action items and ensure they are progressing toward completion. These sessions can be brief standalone check-ins or added to the agenda of the next regular meeting. They provide a forum to confirm that work is on track, address obstacles, and, if needed, reprioritize tasks. Follow-up discussions also offer an opportunity to clarify items that may have been misunderstood or require additional detail since the original meeting. The best way to close any meeting is with a concise verbal summary of what was decided and what will happen next. This recap should include a review of all action items, confirmation of ownership, and any deadlines or milestones. It is also the moment to ensure that everyone leaves with the same understanding, eliminating discrepancies that can cause confusion later. Allowing attendees to raise final questions or concerns ensures no important detail is left unresolved. Reinforcing the value of the meeting during closure strengthens team morale and alignment. Thanking participants for their contributions recognizes the effort invested in the discussion. Calling out specific accomplishments or how the meeting moved the project forward gives attendees a sense of achievement. Even small wins are worth noting, as they contribute to a positive team culture and sustained engagement. Documenting meeting closure is an essential part of the official record. Closure notes should be included in the meeting minutes or recap document, along with a time-stamped summary of conclusions and agreements. If follow-up meetings are planned or specific reporting will occur, note when and how these will take place. Detailed closure documentation supports process transparency and makes it easier to reconstruct the decision trail during audits or reviews. Several common mistakes can undermine the effectiveness of meeting closure. Assuming everyone remembers or agrees on the action items without restating them can lead to missed tasks. Ending the meeting without confirming next steps leaves responsibilities undefined. Skipping documentation because the meeting was informal risks losing important agreements. Rushing through closure to save time can result in misunderstandings and incomplete assignments. In summary, effective meeting closure turns discussion into execution. Clearly defined and assigned action items, timely follow-up, and thorough documentation ensure that commitments are met and project momentum is maintained. Structured closure practices create accountability, reinforce alignment, and build stronger, more reliable teams capable of delivering on their objectives. Thank you for listening. Please follow baremetalcyber.com on social media and check out our books at cyberauthor.me.